ladies and gentlemen. Just getting started. Looks like my sound might be a little bit messed up. Give me a half a moment here. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Had to restart it. Sorry about that. But hello, everybody. I'm here to go ahead and get started and pick up where we left off with the main story questline, The Rose and the Unicorn. So, ooh, sorry, wiggling around here in my chair. All right, so how do you say his name again? Hewer Chiefant says, the unmistakable swagger of a well-traveled adventurer. If you are come to pay your respects, be at ease, friend. I am not one to stand on formality. Truth be told, I would gladly welcome many and more brave souls like yourself, but enough chatter. Pray, tell me why you have come. Well, that's a story. Here you go. Hierophant says, if there is any justice in this world, these charges will receive no serious consideration. It is beyond inconceivable. Ah, yes. The letter made mention of a passing matter for which you required assistance. What might that be? I'm looking for an airship. Hierophant says, so this enterprise you speak of was last seen above Coerthas before the calamity 5 years ago. I fear it may prove difficult to find any eyewitnesses to this event, for while Ishgard did not participate in the Battle of Cartano, we were embroiled in our own internal conflicts at the time. Nevertheless, I will make inquiries on your behalf and share with you my findings in the future. Thank you. He continues, in the meantime, please enjoy the hospitality of Camp Dragonhead. I will see that you are afforded every courtesy as a guest of House Forteps. Oh, I cannot speak today. These. Mm-hmm. Oh, Horror Chief Font says, as you have doubtless realized by now, the high houses of Ishgard, House Forteps included, are either unable or unwilling to offer you formal assistance in your search. However, that does not mean that there are not influential individuals within each house who are sympathetic to your cause. I shall be sending missives to their various representatives in Ishgard, though I suspect it would be quicker and more efficient if you were to make inquiries of your own. Lady Nine of mine own house, Forteps, who resides here in Camp Dragonhead, rather enjoys the company of travelers. There is also Cravelin of House Helenorti, who can be found at Skyfire Locks, though any information you pry from the scribe may prove difficult to pursue. Have you spoken with the chief astrologian of House Dornder yet? Really? Perhaps he will be more accommodating once I inform him that you are a friend of House Forteps. Do not concern yourself with House Dismal. I shall contact them myself. Seek the counsel of the three I mentioned, and return to me when finished. Alright, let's go. Where do I need to go? Okay, so one of them's over there. Okay. Nine says, "Why, hello, good madame. What's that? An airship, you say? I hate to disappoint you, but I know nothing of what you seek. Likely, no one of House Fortaps does. For if they did, I would definitely know as well." The topic on everyone's lips these days is what will become of the young Lord Francel. Some say the allegations are long overdue, given how many members of the House Hollinarthy have been found guilty of heresy in recent days. Oh, that looks weird. What is that? Oh, they're like little axes. Alright. Hey, Crabblin. Crabblin says, "Howlin, grant me strength. There must be some way to... Oh, who are you? A friend of Lord Horoshifant? I want to help you, I truly do. But these accusations of heresy have thrown... have thrown House Helenarty into chaos. Right now, we must focus on combating these charges and preserving our reputation." Okay. I'll, go talk to the other person. Fate. Where do I need to go? It's not here? No, it's up. This is probably in the Zippertorium. Yeah, here we go. Forlimort says, I gather you have been busy since we last spoke. Lord Horisonfont's missive was positively glowing, but if you think that his endorsement is cause for me to disregard Ishgardian policies, then you are sorely mistaken. We are at war, madame, and the enemy grows bolder by the day. Why, in the short time since Inquisitor Gulerlame arrived in Coerthas, countless heretics have been discovered, even among the elite of Ishgardian society. If Lord Horisonfont wishes to waste his days chasing after a long-lost airship, then that is his choice. But if he expects others to share in his folly, then he is truly blind to the pursuit to the present state of affairs. Well, hey, back to Helifont. Hail, Horsefont. He says, by your countenance, I take it you did not learn anything of use. Nor did I fear. It seems the whole of Coerthas is consumed by this talk of heretics in the high houses. We can only hope that my sources at Nishgard proper provide more pertinent information. Ooh. A weapon. Hori Chafont says, I had another personal request to make of you. It concerns Lord Francel, of whom much has been whispered in recent days. I have received a report that he and 3 knights were seen heading north towards the Steel Vigil. The outpost was long overrun by the Darvanian horde, so I am not certain what he intends to accomplish with such a small force. Whatever his motives, I fear for his safety. Pray, journey to the Steel Vigil and see if Lord Francel's party requires assistance. Alright. Oh. Oops. Nothing like dropping it all over the place. Alright. And then again. There. I get so many spam calls, I swear. Sorry, it rang a little longer than usual, so I answered it. Nobody answered back, of course. Alright, continue. Let's see, we need to go to Francel. Right, to Francel, which is north of us. Oops. Uh-oh. Here's Francel. Francel says, "Who goes there? Nyra! No, stay back. The fiend is still here." Oh. Oh! Hello. Well, it won't be for long. So beat him to a pulp. Kick him. Uh-oh. No cookies. Cookies are bad for your health. There we go. Oh, there's a knight over here. Okay, let's take this dude out. There we go. Alright. Unsettled Knight says... I heard the beast cries from over yonder. Then Lord Francel is safe? Bless you, miss. Bless you. And he rounds off. Towards Francel. Okay, that makes sense. Unfit Knight. Hi. Unfit Knight says, "Confound it all! How are we to redeem House Holinarty if we cannot even slay a single Evious?" Sigh. "We are fortunate you came along when you did, miss. House Holinarty will remember your kindness." Thanks. Alright. Yeah, looks like we have one more knight. Unnerved Knight. They say, "Curse those fiends. It's as though they knew we were coming." That's not good. Oh, boogers. Come here then. I shall thrash you soundly. Alright. Francel! Hey. Saved your knights. Francel says, "It was a foolish thing to do, I know, but I had hoped we might demonstrate our devotion by slaying a number of these scalekin." Moreover, it was House Helenarty that yielded the steel vigil to the Horde many years ago. One might say that our defeat here heralded the slow decline of our own house's once great name. We have been brought even lower by these despicable accusations of heresy, and despite my best efforts, I have done naught to improve the situation. The day of my trial approaches. Soon I must accept the judgment of the Inquisitors, whatever it may be. But even should my protestations fall on deaf ears, I will proclaim my innocence to my dying breath. Oof. Tough luck. Okay. Oh. I may have a problem. I might have to do an instance or two. Yeah, I need a little bit of XP. This may take a moment. Oh, looks like I just gotta chill out here for a minute and, yeah. Looks like I am number 9, which should only be about 5 minutes, so shouldn't be too terrible. You know what, while we're waiting, let's go over to Lumencia, and, mess around with our gear a little. I did get some pumps, which don't fit my look, so let's go ahead and change that. There we go. Save. Why is it doing that? Oh, that's because it didn't change. Okay, that makes sense. Alright. I did get these yesterday. Yes, I did. Let's go over here and look. That would be nice. That would be nice. Yeah, I don't need anything. The fifes would be nice. Those are wolf mounts. Oh. These are odd. of stuff there too. I thought I got rid of this. Okay. We are going to go do some deliveries here real quick. Castle. I leveled up my Grand Company rank a little bit, so I can come on in here and get rid of gear from like dungeons and stuff and get seals. Generally when I do this, I end up with seals coming out my ears. Because like higher levels and stuff, you end up getting like 1,000 seals for each like piece of something. It's just, it's nuts. It's just really just nuts. Oh, yeah. It's like, what is this? See, it's like 9,000, and I can probably apply for an application again. Yeah, see, it's nuts. What I usually do on my main is I'll come over here and where's my map? Was it down here? Yeah, here it is. I'll get this right here. And I just, I end up with tons of them, and they're usually just give me pets, but then I turn around and I sell the pets, so it's not a bad deal. Not a bad deal. Okay, 1 second. I gotta let the cat out of here. He snuck in on me. Come on. Off you go. Come on. Don't stare at me. Okay, let's go. Thank you. Alright. I don't like queuing as DPS. It's probably only going to be 10 minutes, but you don't like waiting for even 10 minutes. Just, I don't know. Especially when I have a healer or a tank. You know, because I actually like tanking sometimes. Just bulldozing full speed ahead, you know? Just, I don't know. Maybe I'm weird, I don't know. But, like, DPS is probably the one I don't do as well. So, I don't know. Interesting. Okay. Well, we're number 4. In case you ever wonder why it takes DPS a while to click on their commence buttons when it pops, it's because they've been sitting here for a minute and they've probably grown bored and went and fiddled around with something else. It is what it is. Where I am number 2, or I mean not number 2, number 4, I'll probably be in like the second group formed up. Probably. Because it takes 2 DPS for each group. So then you need the tank and the heals. Unless the tank or the heals is queuing with the deeps, so yeah. Let's go over here. Have a look and see how my persons are doing over here. Let's see here. Sold some. Oh, what did I sell? Ah, thread. Okay, that makes sense. Oh wow, I sold all the thread. Okay. Let's see. We'll put this at 975. Here we go. Regular Hampton thread. Yeah. Tens. Let's do 8. Okay, I think I said 20. So let's do, I think, 18. There we go. Cotton. 700, huh? 400. Okay. So if I go 675, it'll probably sell for me. Let's see what we got here. Okay, let's go check the other one. We have a comments button. Alright. Let's go. Gotta eat an egg. Here we go. I'm at deeps. Eee. I'm gonna go get the key. Because I don't have to heal. There we go. Right, keys. What am I saying here? I'm so used to healing here. Why are you running up there? I already got the key. Alright, here we go. Alright, here we go. So he's getting hit hard. I kicked it. Hoping to reduce the damage just enough. We have a white mage healer. What's going on? go. It's a level. Oh, gotta get that gear too. No extra loot chests, I guess. Oh, bummer. Cause that like extra like 200 company seals this level per item. Yep, here comes the dragon. Firing around the rosies. Good job, Tank. Very smooth. He's probably gonna end up dying. Here we go. Where's the chest? Oh, there it is. Go get that one. Cause I'm a DPS and nobody cares if I'm there or not. Yay! Sprint. Cause you're slow. And this is where he might die. If I was this tank, I probably would not pull all of this wall to wall. Yeah. Know your limits. Whoop. Didn't want to move. So I kicked him. Alright, this one will summon a bubble on somebody. Usually it's the healer. I don't know why. This usually seems to be. Oh, now it's me. Dragon. this one's a hard pull too. Oh. They have their relic weapon. That staff? It's a white mage relic weapon. Little heart in a cage. You got your relic weapon. Why are you so... There we go. See? Little heart in a cage. It's really cool, but like... The really cool thing about it is it's got physics. Look at that. You can move it around. It like, yeah. It's really cool. Okay, it's really cool, okay. This one, sometimes you can and help the tank limits the damage, but you gotta watch these. So if you stay like kind of close to the tank, then you can stay on the boss too. So there's that. Less than the tank master. I usually play a tank or heals, and neither one of those actually limit break really. So yeah. Alright, I think... What is that? Come over here. And here. It'll look like this. Alright. Okay. I think we'll queue back up just to keep her level good and go back. Cause now we're out of the level, but I want to make sure we don't hit that again, cause that's the second time. It's not really something I want to be continually hitting. No. Well, okay. Alright. Hey, Harsifant. He says, "What did you find at the Steel Vigil?" Ah, I see. A reckless plan, but at least it did not cost him and his knights their lives. I have news for you as well. A witness to the final flight of the Enterprise has been found. Alas, there is a complication. It has become common knowledge that you paid a visit to Lord Francel at Skyfire Locks not long ago. Upon learning of this, the witness became understandably reticent to make your acquaintance, for fear of being seen in the company of a woman who might later be declared a heretic. Okay. A not unreasonable fear, given the zeal with which the Inquisitor Gol- Golalim has conducted his investigations. In any case, if we wish to obtain his testimony, we must first clear Lord Francel's name, and, by association, yours. Alright. Horsifont says, "As I see it, the key to proving Lord Francel's innocence is discrediting the evidence against him. I speak of the draconian rosary found in the chest you yourself recovered. If you would, please tell me the incident. Tell me of the incident in question." Oh, so it was found in a locked chest labeled as the property of Lord Francel. If the rosary was not his, then someone else with access must have planted it. Here is what you must do. Return to Skyfire Locks and speak with Rickymon. He works closely with the porters who ferry goods across Coerthas, so he may have some inkling of who could be responsible. Alright. South. I need to go south. Alright. South. This way is south. Okay, here we go. Wait, did I miss something? Oh. Rickymon! Eh? Someone tampering with shipments? Fury, strike me down. If all of them rosaries found in other people's possessions are planted... Hey now, don't you give me that luck, lass. I'm a house hoeing umpty man through and through. This heresy nonsense is bad for me and my family too. I ain't saying the porters that were bringing the shipment did it, though. I know most of them what work the trade routes, and I've never had cause to question their faith. But if it wasn't them neither, then your guess is as good as mine. After all, most every shipment is thoroughly inspected before it... Eh? Could it have been the fellows that were responsible for the inspections? It's Guardian Knights and Inquisitors, the lot of them. As if they'd ever turn their cloaks. Reckon that means the porters are your most likely suspects. Hate to think it, but maybe you should question them. There's a crew coming to Camp Dragonhead from Whitebrain Front this eve. You might consider having a word with them. Alright. Thanks, Rick. Okay, you know what? Let's just be lazy and teleport. Ah! Teleport. Then commit. Oh, I can't leave the area. Of course. Of course. So stuffily. Oh my goodness. Our tank is naked. This is scary. Glad I'm not healing them, kinda. Okay, it's not naked, it's in his underwear. And they look to be pink. Yes, sorry. I looked. I know. He's probably doing it for attention too. Makes it worse. Oh, a tank that actually goes through the door. Ah! Because you can stun these low-level bosses. Oh, oops, missed that one. She dropped a key, they got the key, they get the loot. Yay! Agreed. Agreed. All right. Got it. Oh. I'm too far away. Yeah. Right. Now we can open the door. Eee. Alright, and bloody parchment. Okay, someone got it. Alright, great. There. Back to the beginning. Greed. Greed. Wall. Oh. I knew I couldn't hit him. I don't know why I was trying to hit him. Slammer. I got calm. Alright, boots. No, I didn't get them. Okay, that's fine. Oh, right. I was trying to teleport. It's like, where am I? What was I doing? What? Ooh, okay. Let's see here. Need to go. I'm here, it would seem. Oh, yeah. You said there's some people coming. I guess they arrived. Okay. Okay. Let's talk to this porter. Hey, he says, beg your pardon. You suspect that we porters have been planting draconian rosaries in the house Helenarte's shipments? What nerve! If you truly believe such nonsense, search our parcels and see what you find. Okay. Well, let's see. Let's start with this one. I find a... wait, no, wait, does it say? Oh. Oh. I missed it. Alright. You find a rosary hidden inside the parcel. Oh. Am I finding one in every single one? Huh. Well, that's, peculiar. Porter says, are we finished? If so, I would appreciate an apology. You have 2 rosaries in here. Porter says, but that's impossible. Once the knight at White Broom Front concluded her inspection, I loaded the parcels into the wagon myself. If I had been the culprit, I would have never allowed you to search my shipments. Say what you will to Lord Hershafont. I will not be held accountable for this. Well, actually, just by allowing me to search it when I called you out on it, and then using it as a defense, is a motive to allow me to search it even if you did do it. So no, I don't buy that. For a second. Yeah. Alright, let's see here. Hortifont, I found 2 more. He says, did something happen outside? I thought I heard something. But more importantly, what did Rickmon have to say? More draconian rosaries? In every single parcel bound for Skyfire locks? That beggars belief. Even the Inquisitors must acknowledge this is no more than a callous attempt to sully House Hohenarte's reputation. Whoever is responsible has overplayed his hand. And praise Halun that he did. Lord Francel's trial is upon us, and we must act now if we are to clear his name. Hortifont says, From the very first, I knew it could not be that so many members of House Hollinorty were heretics. At last, we can give the lie to these poisonous accusations and put an end to this travesty. I will need to prepare a formal statement regarding these developments for the Holy See. In the meantime, I would have you bear my words to Inquisitor Bergie. Tell her that House Forteps demands that Lord Francel's trial be postponed until a full investigation has been conducted. I ask, sir. Up. She's up. Bergie says, "What is it, my child?" Lord Harsifont would have the Inquisitors do what? But that is not possible. Inquisitor Golim presides over Lord Francel's trial at Witchdrop even as we speak. Fear not. If Lord Francel is indeed innocent, he shall walk in Hollow's halls with the fallen heroes of Ishgard. That's not comforting. Hartifont says, they have taken Lord Francel to Witchdrop? This is madness. The Inquisitor does not have significant grounds to subject him to that manner of trial. I will not stand idly by and allow an innocent man to die. Nyra, I would dispatch you and one of my knights to Witchdrop to forestall the proceedings until such time as I am able to join you and pension Inquisitor Golem in person. I will endeavor not to keep you waiting too long. Do whatever you must to keep Lord Francel alive. On it. On it like a bonnet. I don't know where that saying came from. It's weird. How do I... guess let's go this way? Yeah, okay, and then out this way. Okay, yeah, well, we got it. We got it! Alright. Our Linet? Our Linet says, Hail, Nyra! As you can see, Lord Francel yet lives. We must try to reason with the Inquisitor, but if his guards judge us a threat, we must also be prepared to defend ourselves. Ooh. Level 42? Level is this? 38. I am... oh, I am 40. Wow, that snuck up on me. Okay. I probably have a quest I need to do. Sorry about that. I got some allergies and my nose is going nuts over here. Ugh. Alright. Gully Lame says, Jocelyn Chambermaid Francel de Hollanate, you stand accused of heresy against the Holy See of Ishgard. Is there aught you wish to say in your defense? Francel says, Hear me, brothers. These charges are false. The, the men and women of my line have ever opposed the Dravonians, and I am no different. But since the very birth of our nation, we have gladly shed blood in service of the Holy See. Condemn me, and you will strike a blow for the enemies of Ishgard. Goelem says, It is for Hal alone to judge if you speak the truth. Prove your innocence in the eyes of gods and men. Leap from the cliff and entrust your fate to the Fury. Ooh, witch's trial. Goelem continues, The righteous shall take their place in Halon's halls, while the wicked shall reveal their draconian forms and be put to the sword. Okay, so you fall to your death if you're innocent, and you fly if you're not. That, yeah, some test. Harlinet says, In the name of House Forteps, I beseech you, stay your hand. Harlan continues, Inquisitor, we are come on behalf of Lord Horchifont. My lord has uncovered evidence which suggests that the charges against Lord Francel are without merit. We humbly request that these proceedings be suspended until such time as a full re-examination of the facts has been conducted. Goelem says, Lord Horchifont has allowed his personal relationship with the accused to cloud his judgment. That he should harbor private doubts I might have allowed, but that he would dare interfere in legal proceedings sanctioned by the Holy See, I cannot. To defy the will of an inquisitor is to commit heresy, a crime for which there is but one punishment. Oh, you gonna stick our guards on us? Come on. Aralinate says, You must hold them until Lord Horchifont arrives, Nyra. And remember, no harm can come to the Inquisitor. Oh, maybe I can't slap him around a little bit. Fine. Alright. Yeah, this guy's kind of tough. Well, that's a mean dude. There we go. This guy's out of the way. dragon here for? Where are you going? Get back here. Oh, let's pick up his rosary. Picking it up. Got it. And the worm takes the sky. Okay, complete. Alright, cool. I'm gonna rub my eyes because, allergies. Alright. Horsefont has arrived, and he says, "It is not our intention to defy the will of the Archbishop. But this trial, like many others, I fear, has been orchestrated by enemies of House Holinarty. They have used you and your fellows to sow discord, Inquisitor, to set brother against brother, that we may tear ourselves apart." Goylame says, "The fevered imaginings of a desperate man. What proof have you of this?" Hochefont says, "By the fury, a draconian rosary? Then the knight who refused to yield, it was he who summoned the wyvern?" Goylame says, "A heretic in the ranks of the Temple Knights. This has grave implications." He continues, "Your claims would appear to have merit, Lord Hochefont. I shall withdraw my charges against Lord Francel pending further investigation." Goylame says, "I trust you have not lost sight of that which first brought you to Coerthas, Nyra. Pray, locate your errant airship and use it." Charming fellow. Get the feeling he's trying to get rid of me. Franco says, "Lord Hochefont, I have not the words to express my gratitude, but why would you risk your reputation to save mine?" Hochefont says, "Because I know you, boy. You're too loyal to betray Ishgard, and to devote to question your sentence. Right. Had we been any slower, you'd have jumped of your own free will." Francel says, I would have done whatever it took to redeem House Hohenarty. Horsefont says, praise how long it did not come to that, but it profits us little to dwell on what might have been. Let us quit this place, Nyra. Pray, visit me at Camp Dragonhead once you have recuperated. Alright, I will come. Oof. You can teleport. Oops. Move my map around. Alright. I think we need to go. Do we go in here? Yes, we do. Okay. Horsefont says, you look well, Nyra. May I say what a pleasure it was to fight alongside such a fearless and skillful warrior. Were it not for you, Lord Francel would surely have died defending the honor of his house, and I might well have perished at the hands of a heretic and his wyvern. House Forteps and House Hohenarty shall never forget your service. Now, let us return to the matter of your missing enterprise. Yes, let's. It's getting cold here. Horsefont says, the man with knowledge of the enterprise awaits you outside. I pray his information proves useful to you. Sweet. Let's go talk to him right now. Mirror. Oh. Decomposed cataloger? Okay. Anyway, he says, how quickly the commoners' opinions change. They say Lord Francel is innocent now, and just a few days prior... Anyway, you were inquiring as to the whereabouts of an airship last seen in Coerthas several days before the calamity, yes? Well, it so happens that I was monitoring the night sky at the observatorium during that period. I recall that a small vessel came from the direction of Grodonia and landed near the stone Vagel in the far northwest. The garrison almost certainly seized the vessel and brought it within their walls. If so, then you will need an army of knights to have any hope of securing it. Though Lord Horsefont is, from all indications, quite fond of you, so mayhap he can lend you a few. In any case, I have done my part. I shall pray for your success, friend. Thank you. You have a good day. Alright. Okay. Oh. Horsefont again. And he says, oh, so you've at least located the Enterprise. I believe congratulations are in order. The Storm Vigil. Perhaps I spoke too soon. The outpost's been held by the dragons for years, and all access is restricted by the decree of House Dornander. I will write a letter to Lord Drillimont of White Brimfront, and request that he grant you permission to enter. That said, I fear my influence alone will not suffice, so I suggest that you request Lord Francel to do the same. Makes sense. Horchifont says, or continues, now that your business in Camp Dragonhead is concluded, I suspect we may not meet again for some time. I wish you well in your journeys, Nyra. May Halon guide you. Thank you. See you later. Oh, wait, what am I supposed to learn? Wait. South. I need to go south. Considerably south. Let me see here. That's not what I'm looking for. This is what I'm looking for. The final flight of the Enterprise. I'm looking to see how far along I am in the quest. Wait. Up. Yeah, up. Okay. Our next quest is going to be a level 39. Yeah, very good. Francel says, wonderful to see you again, Nyra. If there is anything I can do to repay you, name it. So the airship you seek is likely inside the stone vigil. It shames me to say that it too was once an outpost held by House Holinarty. In the chaos that followed the calamity, the Dravonian horde caught us unawares. The fiends have held the outpost ever since. Oof. As we lack the strength of arms to retake the stone vigil, House Darndair instead has been charged with the duty. Given that, I doubt that my words will carry much weight with Lord Drollimort. Nonetheless, I will write you your letter. Thank you. He continues, before you depart, a word of caution. The caravans who attempted to destroy House Holinarty have yet to be unmasked. Though their plans were foiled, they doubtless still harbor great hatred towards us, and towards you now as well. Copy that. Thank you for the information. Ooh. My nose is dust. Ugh. Sorry. Alright. Right. Map. Where am I going? Oh, all the way over there. Focus. Teleport! Because teleportation makes everything shorter. Well, not everything, because you could teleport further away, but you know what I'm saying. I think I'm getting close to going to Ishgard. Yay! Which means I'm getting close to the next expansion. This is exciting. It's not where I want to go. Well, I mean, I do want to go there because that's how you get to Ishgard. But that's not where I'm going. I want flight. I so want flight. Flight makes everything so much nicer. Oh no. There's a chinchilla after me. No. Save me. I'm gonna die. Death by chinchilla. Oh. Okay, fine. I'll stop being dramatic. Okay. Brunda. Bronundir. Okay. Bronundir says, You desire an audience with Lord Drillimont, do you? I desire a night in a warm bed with my wife, but wishing won't make it so. Charming fellow. Here's my letters. Brunandir says, What do we have here? Letters from Lords Horchifont and Francel, is it? A likely... Oh, you're serious. What to do? What to do? Alright. Brunandir says, Your timing could not have been worse, traveler. Lord Drillymont's attentions are focused solely on the storm vigil at present. In any case, it is not my responsibility to escort visitors. Take your letters and show them to Sir Albusi. Yes, Sir Albusi can surely accommodate you. Seek her in the storeroom on the opposite side of the yard. I don't like you, sir. Alright. Do I go in here? Oh, it's probably not here. Is it upstairs? No, don't think so. We'll check. Oh, hey, it's Sid. Okay. It must be down. Here? Yep, here we go. Oh, boys, here. Sir Brunandir bid you speak with me, did he? I know not why he presumed I would be in a better position to help, but I assure you that he is mistaken. Lord Drillimont hasn't the time to spend speaking with low-ranking knights such as I. However, he always has a moment to spare for head Trojan Astridin. Why not visit the infirmary upstairs and show your letters to him? Okay. Thank you. Upstairs. I'm guessing that's where I was just at. Alright. Up? Yeah, there we go. Here he is. Yeah, he has a desk and everything. Alright. Astidian says, "Are you here to visit a patient, madame? What's this? Letters of introduction from House Forteps and Holinarty? Yep, that's so. With documents such as these, you needn't seek an escort. Pray proceed to the barracks and speak with Sir Gordernix. Gorder Knox. He should know Lord Drillimont's current whereabouts." Okay, thank you. Okay, right over here. Yeah. Hi. Gorder Knox says, "What reason have you for barging into..." Oh, I see. Well, you're in luck. Lord Drillimont is just up these stairs. Letters or no, though, I would not expect much. House Droendare as a whole does not hold adventurers in high regard. You had best state your intentions quickly and succinctly. Show proper respect, and it shall be returned in kind. Thank you. Hey, Drillimont. Drillimont says, "Sir Gordernux permitted your passage?" Very well, speak. "I have letters." Cutscene! Drillimont says, "You wish to brave a ruined outpost filled with scale cannon to secure an airship that may or may not be there. Are you the avatar of the Fury herself?" Well, no. Alphinold and Sid walk up behind me. Alphinold says, "We are the Scotians of the 7th Dawn, Lord Drillimont. You know our name, and you know our deeds. We are come to Coerthas to slay Garudia, Lady of the Vortex. To that end, we seek the Enterprise, the airship of Master Sid Gorland, who stands before you now." Drillimont says, "Master Gorland, you're alive? But that's impossible." "Indeed, it is, my lord," says Goylame. "Oh, the Inquisitor." Goylame, the Inquisitor, continues, "Do not be deceived by their honeyed words. These foreigners are not to be trusted. At this critical moment in Ishgardian history, as House Dorndair marshals its forces to retake the Stone Vigil, who should appear in white beam front but 3 mysterious strangers? Sid Garland, missing and presumed dead since before the calamity, and 2 Scortians of the 7th Dawn, a defunct band of misfits recently exterminated by the Empire. The lesser houses may have been duped by these grandiose lies, but I should hope that House Dorndair would have greater sense. I know not why these 3 seek the Stone Vigil, but I know that we cannot permit them to pass." Drillimont says, "Thank you for your counsel, Inquisitor. For a moment, I nearly believe this murmur's farce. You three will not enter the outpost until we have reclaimed it, and until you declare your true intentions as well. We just did tell you our true intentions. Alfenold says, it could be moons before House Dorandair purges the dragons from the Storm Vigil. We cannot afford to wait that long. Sid, Nyra, we must do whatever it takes to earn Lord Drulimount's trust. Understand? Or understood? Yes, I understand. Okay. Inquisitor. Horsty Fort. Horsty Fort has a quest for me, and he says, you the last responsible for that commotion upstairs? Word travels fast in Whiteburn Front. I gather you still wish to change Lord Drulimount's mind? Yeah, I kinda need to. Horsty Fort says, if there's one thing I've learned about the men in my time here, it's that he listens to and respects the opinions of those under his command. Win over the barracks, and he's sure to take notice. How, you ask? That's easy. Serve the poor souls decent fare for a change. The last few supply shipments contain no meat whatsoever, and the knights are rightfully beginning to complain. I'm thinking we could prepare them steaks using a mud puppy tail meat. 'Twas be a quality meal, 'tis true, but it'd be a damn sight better than nothing. If you've a mind to lend a hand, why not wait a lurking mud puppy in Danifan Pass and take this bottle of vinegar. Locals say it weakens mud puppies by clogging their mucus glands and drying their skin. Okay. Let's go get ourselves a salamander. Oh, did I go out the wrong way? I think I did. Well, it could squeeze through here. Trying to blow my nose. Being quiet. Whew, okay, that is a little bit better. Alright, here we go. Let's wait at this destination. There it is. Okay. Oh, I need it. Okay, let's try now. Alright, got it. That's a decent amount of health. Okay. Let's try that again. Should be able to do this. Fate's still there. That was a tough fate, I think. I think that's what I'm thinking about. That big guy does a lot of damage. And the little dudes just keep coming, so it's like, ugh. There we go. That was a lot easier. Alright. Oh, we don't teleport. Ah, it's about to teleport. Alright. Stretch. Ooh, feels so good. you got that tail meat you wanted, sir. Holstefont says, "It didn't work, did it? I thought it was an idiotic idea." Oh dear, remind me to never wander near Mud Puppy's spawning grounds without a bottle of vinegar. Any road. This should only take a moment. I'll just need to do this and this, and voila! Never seen a man cook steaks that fast, have you? Take these 3 and distribute them to the hungry knights here and up above. Alright, thank you. There you go. Theophilane, a knight in the mess hall, says, "You there, lass. Don't think I didn't see you and the cooks conspiring together. Let me make myself perfectly clear. If you wish to buy my trust with a steak, it would be my pleasure to oblige you." Okay, here you go. Yes, yes. I feel invigorated, refreshed, as if I have the strength of 10 men and their wits besides. I would have no trouble concocting a new reason to refrain from sentry duty. Hey, Obuline. Obuline says, "We ought at least receive a hearty meal before we march off to die in this godforsaken waste." Hey, there you go. Your wish is granted. Obuline says, "Is that a fresh cooked steak? Hallow's blessing be upon you, my friend. A mud puppy meat or no, it's the most delicious food I've had in a fortnight." You're welcome. Alright, must be one up above. There we go. Igni Mortal says, "Ever must we train to maintain our skills in arms, yet never are we to receive proper sustenance." Good news for you. There you go. You are a godsend, my friend. Too few appreciate that House Dorndair must do more than its fair share for the sake of Ishgard. You're welcome. Alright, Sir Cook. It worked. Helstingfort says, "It feels wonderful to see everyone in such high spirits. Amazing what good food can do for morale, eh? But I've forgotten about the hard-working physicians at the infirmary. So rarely do they take their meals here in the hall. Mind taking the steak to Sinota? She's doubtless so preoccupied with the health of her patients that she's neglected to tend to her own." Yeah, I'll do that. I will feed the doctor. Wait. Oh, she was upstairs, wasn't she? No, that was that dude. Okay, am I in the wrong spot? No, not there. Okay, where is this? Okay. Oh, that's outside. Nope, not outside. Okay, where's this dude at? Look, seriously, come on, stop hiding. He's probably standing in plain sight somewhere. Okay. What's in here? Nothing. Wait, there's stairs. There's a dude down here. Okay. Okay. Oh boy. Excuse me, I just sneezed everywhere. Okay. Oh, there's a room back here. Arrgh. You poor dude. Easy nota. She says, "Beg your pardon, ma'am, but I am busy attending to this man. I will be with you in a moment. I have your meal from the kitchen." Is that? Come to think of it, it has been quite a while since I last ate. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to have a nibble. Oh my, this is fantastic. Thank you so much. I'll eat the rest right away. You're welcome. Okay. You know what? I think we'll just go ahead and call that a wrap for today. And we'll see you either Saturday or next week. See y'all. Have a good one. Peace out.